Hello everybody, my name is Riley, and we're doing something a bit different here on Forgotten Freddy Extra. Today I'm counting down my picks for the top 10 greatest action figures in my collection. I'm not doing one in the world because that would take way too long, and it would be more than 10. But these are the top 10 action figures in my collection. Let's start off with number 10. Bandai Movie Monster Series Shin Godzilla Standard Edition. This guy, I got him 3 years ago. He's really cool. He's a nice Shin Godzilla figure. The custom paint job, like the red on him, and is this focusing? Yeah, I think so. And the purple, I did that. This guy had a very lackluster paint job, and he doesn't have much articulation. He just moves his arms and his legs. Now, why is he number 10, and why is he considered a great action figure? Because I have all the detail. Look at all the detail on his ugly head, on his body. Even though he doesn't have much articulation or paint, he is really detailed. Now, he's only about $20. He is starting to get a little rare, but compared to, like, the Atomic Edition, and the Frozen Edition, and the Hyper Pink Edition, this guy is pretty cheap. So, yeah, he takes number 10. Number 9 spot, Stickbots. I got 2 of them. Why are these guys number 9? Because how posable they are. They have quite a bit of cool joints. They're attached by ropes, which makes them really unique. Suction cups are cool, and they're pretty dang good for stop motion. Also, the clear on these guys look really cool. And I actually gave these guys names, Leo and Bronze. These guys are pretty cool, and really glad to have them. They're a big part of my childhood, and they're quite cool. There's not nearly as cool as some of the other things I have in my collection. So let's move on to number 8. What is number 8 in my collection? Well, that would have to go to this guy. Yeah, the Jakks Pacific Godzilla 2019 12-inch figure. Now, why such a big guy and one of the most iconic characters from Multiverse Shorts? Solo. Well, he's kind of not that posable, doesn't have that much paint, but he is pretty cool. His size and the overall detail really make up for it, and in my opinion, he's quite cool, actually. But he's not as good as the others, but he is still pretty cool. Cooler than the other ones on this list, but, you know. Taking the number 7th spot, we'll have to go to Transformers Deluxe Class. Transformers Siege Deluxe Class Crosshairs. This guy, pretty cool. A lot of really good engineering on this guy. He was great for the price, not that bad. He has a lot of good articulation. Like, look, you can move his ankles like that. It's like a real person. He was excellent for the price, one of the best Transformers Siege figures, and honestly, one of the greatest figures I own. Number 6, trying to get all the Transformers out of the way, I don't know. I don't know, actually. I think for number 6, I'm going to have to go to this guy. The Mattel Jurassic World Destroy and Devour Indominus Rex. This guy is big, well painted, got some good articulation, cool action figure. Sorry, not cool action figures. Hold on, let me fix this. Oh, sorry guys, gotta fix them for a second. Action figures, cool action features. Look at this. The small things. He's just really cool. One of my all-time favorites, and even though he's not the most accurate, he's just one of my favorite action figures to just play with. Alright, now we're moving on to cool ones. Number 5, NECA Godzilla 2019 Atomic Blast Edition. The level of articulation, the amazing sculpt, the glorious paint job. This guy looks great. $20. This is one of the best 2019 Godzillas you can get. Like, look at how much you can move the tail. Look at that. That's a solid curve. There's so many joints. He's just a really good action figure, and honestly, one of the best purchases I've honestly ever made. This one's a bit biased, but number 4, Transformers Dark of the Moon, Human Alliance Roadbuster. This guy had an amazing build quality, amazing sculpt, quite good paint, really good engineering with a transformation, and he has been through hell and back. He has gone through so much of my childhood, and he's still surviving. His knee joint's slightly broken, some of his joints are a bit loose, but he survives, and this is a robust toy. I mean, and this guy is starting to get a bit rare, so if y'all want to pick this guy up, y'all better start, because he is starting to get expensive, because he was made, back in 2011? So, go ahead and pick him up while you still can. Number 3, Transformers Jetfire. The old Jetfire. This is from 1985. This guy's vintage, and he's great in my collection because of how innovative he was. This figure is so old, yet he is really innovative. At the time, this was one of the most innovative Transformers ever. He changed the way we look at the Transformers market, and honestly, the engineering for 1985 still holds up to this day. Sure, he's rusty, and I got this really old one that's all beaten up. I don't have any of the parts to him or accessories. He is just really cool. And even though I didn't grow up with this guy, I never got to play with him because, he's $300 on eBay. I'm not playing with that. He is just so cool. And because of what he did to the Transformers market, I had to put him number 3. Number 2, Mechagodzilla, 1956. Poster version. This guy blew me away. He's stocky, he's derpy, but he got so much flexibility. For a Godzilla figure, this guy is extremely flexible. Got a great paint job, great accessories. One of the best Godzilla figures you can buy for $30. I was not expecting how good this guy was. He is featured in the stop motion on the main Forgotten Freddy channel, although you might see a bit more of him on this channel, so yeah, this guy surprised me to death when I first got him. And he's still a really innovative Godzilla figure. Number 1, my personal favorite, in my opinion, the best action figure around, Tomies Ultimate Sonic. There's a reason why they call him the Ultimate Sonic. The amount of joints, the smooth texture, the different textures on different parts, like his nose is glossy and slippery. His body is matte and slightly rough. He is amazing. This guy cost $30 when I got him. Not only that, he came with so many accessories. I don't have them all. I have them, but I forgot to bring them out for this video. But he came with tons of accessories. These hands, these are the open hands. He came with different hands. He came with fists, open hands, grabby hands, and pointy hands. He came with a chili dog, a ring. He came with a display stand, a flight stand, a stand for the ring. He came with different eyes. Different eyes. He got forward eyes facing to the left, eyes facing to the right, and closed eyes. He came with a smile. He came with a grin, a frown, a laughing face, and a gasping face. He came with so many accessories, and it's not just that. The amount of joints, the amount of articulation this guy has makes him so expressive. You put him on a shelf. Whatever shelf you put this guy on, he brings life to it. Guys, pick this guy up. He's $30. Well, originally. He came out about 3 years ago. Tomy, back when they still had the Sonic license, put this guy out. And he's really cool. But Tomy unfortunately lost the license to Sonic for some reason. And now they cannot make Sonic figures anymore. So, this guy, I can definitely see him getting expensive in a few years. Right now, you could probably buy him for like $30. But in a few years, he's going to easily reach the hundreds, because any good Sonic figure from a company that's discontinued is going to get expensive real fast. Pick this guy up for $30 while you still can. If you're a major Sonic fan and you don't have this, you're not a major Sonic fan. Even if you don't like Sonic that much, this is just a great action figure in general. Please, if you like Sonic, you know, pick this guy up before he's $100 on eBay and you wish you would have got him. So, yeah, that's my top 10 favorite action figures. And even though some of these figures got kind of low on the list, it doesn't mean I don't like them. And I just want to let you guys know that I'm entitled to my own opinion. And some of these action figures I think are slightly better than others. You might have a different opinion. You might say some action figures are better. Who knows? Maybe you guys thought good old Crosshairs was better than Sonic. But that's what I thought, in my opinion. You can have your own opinions, and I want you guys to talk about it in the comments what your favorite action figure was that I showed here. And maybe I'll do some more top 10 lists. I really want to do. I have a top 10 favorite plushies video planned soon. So, y'all stay tuned for that. So, I'll talk to you guys soon. So, yeah. Bye, everybody.